Hey guys, this is Gary Emlinger. Welcome to my natural bodybuilding and self-development channel. This is going to be my first real video number 1. And this video is going to cover how to find your passion and how to change the world. The first thing that I really want to go over about passion is, because this word is really thrown around a lot, I believe passion, or being in your element, or being in your zone, oftentimes you'll find that people who discover their passion, that they were already naturally inclined to be good at it. And it's not always the case, but I think most of the time you'll find really successful people who follow their dreams and follow their love and their passion. They were actually really good at it from the start. So I think that's one really important point to understand about passion. Another really good way to kind of gauge whether you're passionate about something is how you feel during the act. Like I said before, you can describe your passion as being in flow or being in your element. And that really, there's a few factors that come into play here. When you're in this activity, you sort of feel like time doesn't even exist. Time passes really quickly because you're so immersed in your activity. You love it so much that you're not thinking about anything else, especially if it's a strenuous activity like a sport. If you're really physically or mentally exhausted, you will kind of start to tap into this unknown source of energy during the activity, and that will propel you to go further than most people could, because you, like I said, you're so immersed in it. You're so enveloped in the process. You're not focused on the reward. You're really living the process, enjoying the process, immersed in the process. All right, so there's another part of this passion subject that I want to go over, and that's how there's two kinds of people in the world. All right, so group number 1, these people have some sort of idea of what their passion is, and these people really need to go with their intuition, follow that intuition, start connecting with people that are in your given field. That's huge, whether it's even going on forums and discussing it, or doing like meetups and things like that. And also the next step would be to get a mentor, obviously, but to start out, it's important to just be around people who are like-minded. And the next step, obviously, is having a mentor, because they could kind of give you insight into their experience in the field that that you're interested in. There's actually a famous quote by Isaac Newton that I absolutely love. It goes, "If I've seen further than others, it is because I stood upon the shoulders of giants." Again, this relates directly to mentors, people who have experience and knowledge in the field that you are interested in. And this is a huge plus. If you are interested in an area, you really want to kind of find the people who are successful in that area, and you can gain more insight than you ever thought you could have imagined. Okay, so that's it for group 1. Now group 2 is for people who really have no idea whatsoever, and unfortunately a lot of people fall into this category of not knowing at all what their life purpose is and what their passion is. Now, these people, and I've been there, need to experience as much as humanly possible. Don't be shy to try a lot of different things. Me personally, I've tried over probably 8 different sports, countless vocations. I've had dozens and dozens of jobs, internships. It took me a long time to really pinpoint and figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and what I felt my divine purpose was, and what I was really, really passionate about, which is self-development and natural bodybuilding, which is, gonna be the overriding theme of this YouTube channel. So it took me a long time. It took me into my early to mid-20s to really figure that out. And like I said, so these people who feel like they're lost, and they maybe don't like their jobs, and they really don't know where to go to get out of those jobs that they don't like, just start experiencing. Start, taking up internships. Maybe look for a different job in a field that you feel that you would actually enjoy. Like I said, if you are an athlete you feel like you have a certain athletic prowess, try as many different sports as you can. I was into soccer, baseball, track and field, wrestling, boxing, grappling, bodybuilding. I tried so many sports, and I always came back to natural bodybuilding, and that's why I really feel like this is what I'm meant to be doing. So as far as the career goes, I was always interested in fitness, so obviously personal training was really big for me. I've been a personal trainer since I'm 19 years old. I was into some professional fitness modeling a little bit, and I'm really finding that area of fitness where I feel like I could excel. So, and like I said, I was trying a bunch of different jobs. I was in sales, marketing, so try as many different things as possible so you know what you don't like. Right? Thomas Edison tried, 2,000 times before he figured out how to create the incandescent light bulb. And he says, 2,000 times, that's 2,000 ways that don't work. So just experience as much as you possibly can. And eventually, you're going to kind of figure out where you stand. Okay, so driving off of the two different kinds of people in life. Now, this could go for both. But specifically for people who really don't know at all what they want to do and they're kind of lost still. Life is not linear, guys. Like, there's going to be ups and downs. Success is this way, it's not this way. So you might have to fall plenty of times before you get up and finally figure out what you want to do, and that's okay. Ray Kroc, who owns McDonald's, came up with the idea of McDonald's. I believe he started, that when he was in his 50s. So there's plenty of more people who achieve success later in life. Not everyone finds success as a young kid, as a teenager, even in their 20s. There's plenty of people who find success and find their calling later in life, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and up. So never get discouraged. Like I said, experience as much as possible. If you have an idea of what you really like, connect with people in that field as much as possible. So another branch off of passion that I wanted to really talk about is inspiration. So when you do find your passion, or if you already found it, then you know what I'm talking about here, is you feel inspired. And when you're doing something that you love, that you feel like it's your soul's calling, that you're taking part in, and it's a real righteous journey that you're taking part in, you're inspired. You have a certain energy that emanates from you while doing this activity, and also while not, just living and being grateful that you found, what you were meant to find on earth. And I believe everybody has that thing. Everyone has a purpose. Like, no matter what anyone can ever tell you, everyone has a purpose here on earth. You just have to find it. So like I said, once you find that, you have a certain energy about you that emanates, and when you're inspired, you inspire other people. That's like a contagion that spreads. Like, you will touch a lot of people, and you will spark inspiration in them, and that will allow them to create their inspirational work. Just think about the kind of work that you're going to be creating when you're inspired, when it's coming from the heart. That's the best kind of work. It's not coming from like a greedy, materialistic, I want money, I want power type of work. It's more like, I want to heal the world with this. I want to help the world. I want to change the world with what I have in my heart. And that's kind of what I want to do with this YouTube channel. I'm big into natural bodybuilding, big into nutrition and all that. I'll be competing for my pro card most likely late 2017, early 2018, and I'm going to be vlogging quite a bit there. But I don't want this just to be a vlogging channel, another fitness vlog channel. I want this to have substance. I want to communicate with you guys, see what you guys think, because at the end of the day, I'm just someone who's trying to spread ideas. I'm not claiming to be a life coach. I'm not trying to be one. From my experience and my knowledge and my research, I've come up with certain ideas that I'd like to share with like-minded people who want to better themselves, from every angle possible. Like I said, I'm going to cover a lot of different topics. It's going to be fitness, exercise, nutrition. It's going to be sexual psychology, social dynamics. I'm going to cover philosophy, self-actualization, meditation. So a lot of different areas. This is not just another fitness channel, although I will be covering that because that's a big part of my life and I love it. That's my passion. So I just wanted to cover that. Just think about what kind of world we would live in for a second, hypothetically speaking. If everyone followed their passion, everyone was living out their divine purpose, their calling in life, what kind of world would we live in if that was the case? I mean, I can't help but think that this world would be, way better off. So many people coming from the heart and, not so much focused on materialism, greed, power, but we're focused on being ourselves, our unique selves, working on our life's work. And you can't help but change the world that way. You can't help but heal the world that way. That's a great thought right there. Also, guys, one last thing before I end this video, because it's probably getting pretty long now, is when you change your life, when you change as a person, you will get resistance. Okay, so when you change courses to find what you love, to find what makes your soul sing, your heart full, you're going to get resistance. You're going to get negative emotions from people, especially people that know you, really well, like your family and your friends. But you'll even get it from acquaintances. But that's a test. That's a test to see how bad you want to live a good life. That's a test to see how badly you want to live your passion, live out your dreams. So just kind of understand that from the beginning. I know for me it was tough because I've had a lot of naysayers. I still do to this day, about where I want to go, which is why I don't share exactly where I'm going, exactly what I'm working on. But with you guys, all bets are off. I'm laying everything out there. But day-to-day stuff, I pretty much, I don't talk about my lofty goals, because there's too many people out there who are lost, but not only are lost, but they just don't understand. Some people just aren't on that wavelength. They don't understand that you could live and you could, be financially free. You don't have to work a 9-to-5 job that you hate. There's so many choices out here. We have a lot of opportunity. Alright guys, so that really sums up the how to find your passion and change the world. This is the first video of many. Like I said, I'm going to have one life video per week, and I'm going to have at least one natural bodybuilding and nutrition vlog video per week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you really got something out of it, and please comment, ask any questions that you have. I'm looking forward to interacting with you guys. This is a dream of mine to be able to share this information. So I'm just really happy to be making these videos. Like I said, the training and nutrition, those videos are coming. I'm in my off season right now. I'm about 223 pounds. About 5 months into a full-on off season. I did a mini cut about 5 months ago. Got real lean, got down to 200, so what I needed to work on, and I've been coming up slowly, about half a pound a week, give or take. So like I said, I'm gonna ride this off season out till the end of the year. Maybe throw in a mini cut somewhere around there, but we'll see, depending on how much food I eat. But yep, this is the channel: natural bodybuilding and nutrition and self-development. Okay, so I'm going to be really covering those areas. Really looking forward to talking to you guys. God bless. Take care.